Let's pretend that. Pretend that never happened. Welcome to the CMG Podcast, episode number 22.
El Dos Dos.
El Dos Dos. Casual Misfits Gaming. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate, for the second time. With me, I have...
Jason Zahn, the Zahner.
I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
And I'm Robert Link, also known as Rob Dog.
Rob Dog,
Yeah.
1991.
Oh, we didn't do the new No Jeans thing
Oh, I know,
either.
we missed it. We totally missed No Jeans. We're going to remember. That's
We're
right.
going to remember.
Oh, we do need to apologize ahead of time?
So
Or
that
just
gets
skip
to
the
stick,
Wi-Fi?
but Claw's Corner doesn't.
Because it doesn't
Come
make,
on.
Doesn't
Claw's
make,
Corner
doesn't
doesn't
make grammatical
Still
sense.
sounds good.
Okay.
I think Claw lives in a nicer place than a corner.
Anyways,
Anyway,
episode
No,
he works
22.
on a corner, but that's different.
Whoa.
Whoa. That got crazy.
He does that.
How's
Well,
everyone?
He sells pineapples.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Big fruit in the UK, pineapples. The
Yeah,
little pineapples.
huge.
With the coconuts, with the
huge.
straw. And
With the
of
lime?
course. Yeah, dude.
okay.
You know what I'm talking
We mix it
about.
all up.
So we
Yeah.
should apologize
So
ahead of
good.
time for the skipping frames. If you're watching this on Twitch, our internet is a little spotty today, but it should be okay most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And
We'll see.
We are going to get a faster internet, too.
It's coming.
It's
It's coming
coming.
soon. We got fiber coming.
Woo!
Finally.
All right, so how you guys doing?
Well,
How have your weeks been?
It's his birthday.
Oh,
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Oh, I thought we should start with that.
Okay, let's start with
start
it.
It's his
that.
birthday.
All right,
man.
so it is No Jeans' birthday. So a big happy birthday from CMG.
Yes.
Nice.
If you're just listening, we got Chris Farley popping out of a cake behind us.
It's beautiful.
A happy birthday cake dancing for the No Jeans.
It should loop.
Oh, it loops.
There it
Okay, I was
is,
gonna say,
yeah.
does it
Wow.
once?
There it is.
Actually, let's keep that up during the
No, that-
entire week or
Right.
the
Yeah,
entire
the whole-
hour
the
The
of
whole
the
show,
podcast.
yeah.
Not the whole
Because
show.
that's going to help with our internet.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it's not going to hurt, but it's already
All
downloaded.
right. So, it's your
Wow.
birthday. We'll start with you, No Jeans. How's your week? What games have you been playing?
It was all right. I played Overwatch, Rocket League,
Nice.
Player Underground.
Ooh, nice.
We did pretty well, though. I think it was... Oh, you went with us, Robert.
What'd you get to?
We got to second.
Ooh, was it Alex and Justin?
Second from last. He was
Oh,
like he was
okay.
79th.
49th. Got it.
49th.
49th
Yeah.
in the
What are we talking about?
Player Unknown
Oh,
Battlegrounds.
God.
Dude, you love the game. if
You would
played
like
it.
the game.
It is fun.
It's a lot
Your
of
play
fun.
style could benefit in that game.
Let me go grab a PC now.
No, it's gonna come to Xbox.
Yeah.
You're good.
It might actually come to...
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
they're
We'll
already
talk
saying
about
that's
that.
coming.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
talk
coming to
about
PlayStation.
that.
It'll be fun. It's a huge hit.
But no...
Who pulled the plug? Mad Trucker wants to know. We pulled the plug, and then we put it back in because our internet was dropping frames like crazy.
Oh, is that what he's referring to? Yeah.
I think
it's
so.
still dropping a little bit, but we tried
That
to
is-
not
it looks,
as bad.
The
Change
stream
it.
looks pretty good on my
Yeah,
phone.
it's not
yeah,
as bad as it
it's
was.
only dropping like 5%, so we're okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not too bad. All right.
So that's it.
Well, I
Any
mean,
plans?
look at-
Any big plans for the birthday?
Yeah.
Not really.
No,
No, just
nothing.
have maybe dinner and that's about it.
Oh.
Cool.
Do you have like
Kick
a
back
favorite
with a beer.
restaurant you go to? Or?
Well, we're going to take him to lunch.
We're gonna take
What
it
was
to lunch.
that?
Yeah.
All right.
You got a special Elysian beer you got saved away. You're gonna open.
I should have. Oh,
See,
well.
We've given him the really good choices, too. He can either hit, McDonald's, AM, PM.
Oh, that's
Jack in
good.
the Box.
AM/PM.
Jack in the Box.
I do like a
7-Eleven.
good AM PM.
yeah.
I do like the AM, PM with the soy burgers. Those are delicious.
So
Actually, they're 100% all beef now.
I know, they don't taste as good either. They don't taste as good. I'm
they
like,
decided
"God
giving
damn
people
it."
cancer is not a
Dang
good
it.
idea. Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's soy. Give them breasts, too.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
lower
Yeah.
testosterone.
Man boobs. Can't forget about
man
that.
boobs. All right, Zonner, how's your week been? What games have you been playing?
Good week, a little bit busy, figuring it's been well into the triple digits out here, so that means I stay a little busy.
If you don't know, he owns an air conditioning company, so
So-
he's busy.
Oh, yeah, I've been a little busy. But as far as games, I'd forgot, but I remember, I played a little bit of Rocket League on our
Game night.
game night. That was fun. And then, of course, Persona.
Yeah.
Still doing that one. And Persona, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Those Japanese developers,
Twisted.
that's an understatement. So just so you guys know, I'm about to get into the Joker died territory here.
Spoiler alert.
Yes,
Joker
the
dies.
Joker
in the
died.
end.
We need
Plug
a
your
spoiler
ears.
alert GIF. in the
We need a
background.
Joker laughing too.
So,
That'd be-
so, and I'm loving the game. Make no mistake, it's a great game. But goddamn, the subjects they touch on. For instance, the first boss in this game,
Okay.
his powers and his mystique and everything comes from him being a former Olympic athlete who now coaches the high school volleyball team and punishes them and physically abuses them. And I'm not done. Blackmails other female students so their friends will have sex with him. This is in the game Persona.
So he feeds off of,
And that's what he feeds off of, and that's where all of his powers come from. That's how twisted. And don't get me wrong, it's amazing. The game's freaking great. But I'm playing, and I'm like, I just finished Horizon, and I was like, it's like,
you felt heroic.
It's all about, heroic. You feel heroic. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it feels heroic when you beat the hell out of this guy, and you.
I was gonna say, I guess it's more incentive for you want to beat that boss.
And you do, but then are we not dropping or?
Somebody else is connected to it. That's why. There's 2 devices connected.
Who's
It
connected?
can't be
to
me.
My Wi-Fi's off.
My Wi-Fi's off. How about you?
I don't have Wi-Fi on. No. LTE.
How about this?
But I should not be connected to that. I've never connected to that. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
Xbox?
this. No,
No, that Xbox goes upstairs.
We connected this to it before. At
Okay, that's
E3.
why. So it's our fault,
It's our
not
fault.
Verizon's fault.
Hold on.
It's
His fault.
In my defense, I forgot we connected to it at E3.
It was not me. So, anyways, that's going on in Persona,
Let's see what happens now.
and then
Fight me, Robert.
And then I played, of course, because they got all the new skins and all that, Gears of War.
Yeah.
Because that game I like it a little bit, but let me tell you what I don't like about Gears of War. Golden Gun. It's the event going on right now. That is not fun.
That's the one where it changes the guns on you.
It's
right?
just bull talk
Oh, just bolt talk.
with no aiming. All free shoot.
What?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that sounds like fun though.
sucks, dude. I hated it.
So it's just you're just hip
All you
firing
get is bull talk, one shot at a time,
and you're hip firing.
and from the hip.
Oh, but is it a one-shot kill though? Because Golden Gun usually.
Okay, how many times do you think I actually?
hit somebody?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Okay.
So how can I give you? No, I think it is though, because I did kill a few people.
Okay, so it's not horrible.
No, but it's not fun, dude. It
Sounds
wasn't
fun
fun.
to me.
Well, you guys go play it. It's on right now. It's
Okay.
this weekend, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they may even give you
They have
double XP.
Yeah, they have those golden skins, right?
Oh, and I got a few of those, of course.
Yeah.
Because I haven't spent enough money on that.
Hey, it's
damn
working.
game.
What?
The points.
Hey, the points are working. Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. So.
If you're watching the stream live
I
right
don't know
now,
what
you
that
can play a
means.
points game in the chat. And
Yeah, that was.
save
what I was-
hostages and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
doing this morning, trying to get it to all work.
Was he always? Is he just copying Rob Dog? Because he didn't always have that behind it, did he?
Big dog.
1979. Oh.
Oh,
Robert,
look
you have
at
some-
that, Big Dog Vale.
You have some.
We see what you're trying to do. You are not getting the 1979 added on. We're
No.
just not doing that.
Hey, Aaron's here. He's watching.
What's up, Aaron?
Right.
All
How's it
right.
going?
So, Robert, what games have you been playing? We're going way too slow through this intro. What are you playing?
Ooh.
How's your week been?
Oh, week's been pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I played some Smite this week. Oh yeah. Like always, I always play Smite this week.
Because we played that.
Don't mind
adventure
Zoner.
mode.
He's
Yeah,
old.
I've
He
been
falls
playing that
asleep
Trials
easily.
of Hercules like all week, and it's really corny and lame, and I got really, really mad when I
Isn't
found
it
out.
naked?
Huh?
Isn't that Hercules game all about naked? Or is that the Conan game?
I don't. I
That's
think
Conan.
That's Conan.
Okay, I'm on
that's
one of
Conan.
those games.
All
It's the
right.
same guy, really.
But anyway, so it's kind of corny, and I found out that they only last like 2 months at a time, or like 4 weeks, a month at a time, like those adventures. So it's like great. So I've been playing this, and it's gonna be gone in like 4 days. So
That's
Oh.
awesome.
what the
that's
hell's the
cool.
point? You know.
So you were
Like,
playing, it was Hercules?
Well, no, you get to play as any of the gods in the game, but the whole point is
Okay.
it's like a
But
WoW.
You want to play a good Hercules game?
You've said this before.
Yeah.
PS1.
Yeah, you said
Disney's
this already.
Hercules.
I agree. Okay.
Vale is arguing, saying, bullshit. I've had this from the begging. Then he changed it to beginning. He says, I've
I
had
like
it.
begging.
from the
I like
beginning?
begging, but
The
1979.
skin or I
He
thought-
says he's always had 90.
Got it,
I guess
got
we
it.
just didn't pay attention.
I'm gonna say you didn't
Are
have
bad.
Yeah, we're just
Are
gonna
bad.
stick with
We're
that.
just gonna stick with that.
Yeah, we're gonna stick
Are
with that.
bad.
He's
right.
going to show us documentation now.
I've been doing that, and then I've just been running a whole bunch of benchmarks on my PC a lot, and that's it.
Nice. So we'll get to
Fine.
that.
We'll talk about
We'll
that
get
later.
to
But
that.
that's what I've been doing this week.
All right. So what have I been playing? Not a whole lot. I played some Rocket League and watched Jude play some Rocket League, and he's been really into Hydro Thunder lately. He's been playing that. You remember the old game that they brought back for Xbox Arcade? Mm-hmm. He's playing that.
He's getting bored with Rocket League or something.
No, that's when I want my TV back.
Oh,
I say go to my bedroom and play Hydro Thunder.
Okay,
or
that's
as he
fair.
calls it, the boat game. So
that game's always fun.
It's
though.
fun,
That game
yeah.
is always fun.
he's good. He's unlocked so many freaking ships now, or boats, whatever they call them. And my week's been pretty good, honestly. It's all the graduations are done, everything. Next week's gonna kind of suck. I can tell you that right now. But
Was it?
just busy and.
And a child may come out.
Oh yeah, I got it.
The little thing.
There's that too.
That'll be actually that'll be perfect because I will love that part of it. Because then I'll be like, hey guys, take care of everything. I gotta go, and then they can deal with all the stressful stuff I got going on this week. Yeah. So we played on our game night. We played Rocket League, and that was a last-minute decision within the last 2 minutes before we were about to stream.
Yeah.
And I was not happy.
Sorry. We found out we were gonna.
I
play-
should have brought that up because I forgot. I played that last Saturday for the first time.
Oh yeah, we played Star Trek Bridge Crew on Saturday, so I haven't
Yeah.
played more. That was fun.
My first time playing that game. Damn, you guys are right.
It's fun,
That
right?
game is fun, addictive. You think you are playing for 15 minutes, and it's 1 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
and you started at 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
And it's just, I was like tripping. I'm like, wait, we've been playing that long? I was
Every
like,
time.
What the hell?
And you don't get tired till you don't get any fatigue from that game either.
No,
You don't.
no,
It's just fun.
It's
and,
relaxing, and when it's stressful, you just feel like you're in the game.
and I learned right out the gate the best thing to do is find your fellow ship that you're going to rescue and hit it with torpedoes. Thank you, Trace.
So Trace is our buddy. He was playing tactician, and he was he was sitting there, and I was playing captain, and we had Klingons attacking us, right? If you don't like Star Trek, you can tune out now because it's gonna get a little Star Trekky. A little nerdy.
This is when Colin's going to be like, come on, guys.
So we were playing, and I'm sitting there, and I got the view screen, and most of them are looking at their panels. I'm making sure I'm watching the overall, and I see him fire, and he's a tactician. He's got to switch between the ship we're looking at and the ship we're fighting, and he's got to target them and try to scan at the same time. All this stuff he's got to handle, and he fires the Klingon ship
And
kills
kills it.
And kills it. I'm like, yes, he got it. And it's like dead silence, and all of a sudden I see, and this torpedo go out. I'm like, the ship's already gone. And then I see it veer right when the Klingon ship was left, and it goes, shoo. I just go, Trace, did you just fire a torpedo at the ship we're trying to save? And he's like, I think I did. And then I zoom in on the ship, and I'm looking at the ship's stats, and it's got no shield, 25% hull. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn it, Trace. And you see it blow up. And then, of course, what does that do? Alert all the Klingons to our presence, and they come fighting.
And we ran.
Our shield, we're fighting, and our shield goes down, our hull capacity goes down to 50. And in the middle of it,
I'm
Trace,
scrambling.
he's scrambling, trying to repair.
Reroute power and everything.
And you're trying to keep us in line as we're fighting them. And then we hear Trace in the middle of it. I can't help but feel that this might be a little bit my fault. A little bit? You think it's a little bit your fault?
That was fun though. That game is fun. So as he was saying, Tuesday night we were supposed to be playing that again. So I get my whole room set up with the VR. I'm ready to go. Hey, we're doing Rocket League. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, what happened?
I got a pretty sweet goal though. Tell you what.
Yeah, we got a sweet goal. And we played Rocket League because Trace had to drop out. He wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
And we can't continue without our crew member. So we switched to Rocket League, and we had fun. We had
But
Kegman jump in there with us.
Yeah.
yeah, and you gotta love what we noticed in we're all being animated when we're playing the game, and we're trying to make sure everything happens, and our ship is on fire. You gotta love those NPCs, man. They stay under control.
Yeah.
As the fire's flaming right on them, right here.
We had somebody
Somebody
die.
no, somebody didn't die because when you kill somebody in a mission, an NPC, you get a trophy for it.
Oh, we need
And
to
I
kill
just
that
so we need to get our whole capacity down to
Wait a
like
minute, so they
12%.
encourage killing the little people that don't
Well, no, you
matter?
just get a
You
get
just
an
get a
FU.
trophy.
It's an FU trophy.
It's an future, like when you fall in like Call of Duty, remember Modern Warfare 2, I believe it was, where you could fall in the silo, the hole, the
Yeah.
missile silo. You're an idiot because you fell in, but you got a trophy for falling in. Like it's just one of those little.
It's not a
Now-
trophy you want.
Don't they
Yeah.
like make jokes about like the smaller people in Star Trek just dying all the time? Like they like
The
that's,
red
like,
shirts?
yeah, the red shirts just getting just fodder. They just go out and die for the cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, I like that. It's funny. You'll get a trophy for it.
But
Okay, so Claw, really quick, is asking, what's with the original Xbox? Why do we have an original Xbox there?
Why do we have an
Because it's
Xbox?
relevant again.
it is relevant
Because
yeah.
we can land this with the
right.
Xbox One X.
and play backwards
So we thought we'd do it.
compatible games.
And not to mention, the three of us at this table, we all love this machine.
Love this
We
machine.
love that
I
machine.
think we all have 2 of these, right?
I have 6.
You have 6 of those?
Yeah, 2 of them modded.
Oh.
6
That's
of
awesome.
these. So that's it. That's why the original Xbox is here. And you know, I remember everybody always just talking shit about how big. I still think it's a pretty machine.
It's one of the coolest looking machines.
It really
ever be
is.
made. The machine.
I like it, man. I do like it a lot.
Mad Trucker, we're glad that worked.
I
He
am the
reset his
machine.
stream,
You
and
talking
now he
about
can
that
see
guy?
us. Yeah. All right, let's get into this week in gaming news. Everybody ready?
What happened this week?
Not E3.
Darn.
I know.
So we won't keep y'all here for 2 hours.
All right. Yep. All right. So, Player Unknown Battlegrounds has just passed 4 million copies sold.
Okay.
Which is impressive since it's not even a full game yet.
It's not even a full game yet. It's still early access right
You know,
now.
I think that Ark did that, and I think Minecraft did that.
Yes.
Did?
Those are
Okay.
the ones that did it before they were full games.
Yep.
Little foreshadowing for their future, probably.
Terraria too, right? Didn't
I never played that one.
I don't think
Okay.
Terraria did that well.
All right.
I don't.
but
Yeah, Terraria was fun. I played that for a little bit. I don't think it got the same hype as Ark and Minecraft though, but it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't
this
play
game,
any of those. But all right.
This game is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's coming to Xbox, which is
It's
exciting.
coming to Xbox, which we're all excited about. But could it be coming to PS4
We know it's coming
as
to the
well?
Switch.
No.
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 It's like,
It is not.
the fuck?
I was ready. I was like going to go arms for this. Like really?
Do you just to give you guys reference? I haven't played PC since Counter-Strike Gold Helix patch.
Wow.
That was
So-
like 90,
Yes, it was. It was in the 90s.
like 98 or so.
Yes, it was. That was the
Wow.
last time I played PC games. And by the way,
Mm-hmm.
I loved that freaking game. I played the hell. In fact, the reason I got off that was SOCOM
Double
and then
Helix?
Summit Street. Helix, not double. Helix. Gold Helix patch.
Oh.
It was one of the early ones. The game was still new.
What was the one we used to play all the time that Timmers used to play?
That's the one I played.
That was Double Helix. That wasn't Counter Strike.
No, it was. I know I played Counter Strike as I remember being on the train.
The Double Helix one is
Tribes.
Soldier of Fortune.
is it Soldier of
Soldier of Fortune was Double
I don't know.
Helix.
That was my fault. I meant to stay away from PCs, and I just got sucked in like these guys. Let's go back to other stuff.
All right, so this is an article by Game Informer. UK publication Daily Express has been claiming that the game will remain exclusive for Xbox One. Their quote is, "We also found that Player Unknown's Battleground is not, in bold capital letters, coming to PS4. It will instead remain an Xbox One exclusive." But if you
released
remember,
that?
we saw them saying that was Daily Express. If you remember them saying at the conference, it said launch exclusive.
Or console exclusive or something.
I think it was launch console exclusive or something.
Well,
But
it'd be nice to see it come out on other devices. The only
it
other
would.
thing
You know.
well, they reached out.
Go ahead.
They reached out to Bluehole Studios and they said we're excited to announce that Player Unknown Battlegrounds is coming to Xbox One. We're always looking at various platforms to potentially introduce our game, but we have nothing further to announce at this time.
I wonder
So-
if it's a Steam thing because they're on Steam right now, and Xbox
Yeah.
likes to partner a lot with Steam.
Yeah. But that tells me that they're not
Opposed to-
to doing it.
Oh,
So
yeah. No.
nothing solid. Yeah,
Especially if you
but
want to actually sell copies.
There's money to
Yeah.
be made, you know.
yeah, there's money to be made and
Monty,
for
come on.
for people to not.
Underhanded comments.
You know,
or something. I heard that.
I seen a tweet the other day of a guy, and he it was yesterday, and he showed his gaming lineup for the next, through 2018. He had on there Days Gone, Assassin's Creed,
Okay.
God of War, and Spider-Man. And all I did was I tweeted back to him. I said, "Man, your Xbox is going to burn out playing all those games."
Yeah.
That's funny.
And burn out, you mean like just sit there?
No, like literally you can play Burnout on it. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah. No, but so Claw's saying right now that one of you said the Xbox is never relevant. None of us have ever said that.
I was going to say, I know it wasn't me.
If anyone said it, it was Ate, to be honest.
But nobody said
yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that this is. I said, why is it relevant?
Relevant. No, he's saying that one of us said that in the past that the Xbox is never relevant, that we don't care about the Xbox. That's not true. We wish Xbox would do well and put out something that we want to play.
And I got to tell you, what I'm more excited about than the Xbox One X, or, well, I guess that's the only other one now because I got the other ones, but Atari.
Oh yeah, they know.
Do you have that in there?
I
Atari
don't have
box?
the Atari
Should've.
box. I should
We
have put that in
didn't-
there,
we
but I
didn't
didn't.
Dude, Atari box. That's what I'm excited about, to see
Okay.
Atari come back out with the machine.
I mean,
Now, is it going to be a Raspberry Pi, or is it going to be an actual...
No, I think they said that what they're doing with that is it's going to be similar to the NES.
Yeah, the NES
things.
Classic.
okay. Oh, that's cool. So like a
No,
like a
no, no,
remake.
no, no. That's Flashback 8, which is going to be amazing. Yeah, Flashback 8. That's
So they're
Atari
coming out
Flashback
with a
8.
new console?
No, they are coming out with the Atari box.
What is it gonna play?
It's going to be, they said, we are back in hardware.
No.
Not, that one you're talking about is made by the
That's
same
kind of
company,
cool.
8 AT-AT or
Well,
something.
they
the ones
said-
that made your
What if they give
Genesis.
Switch a run for their money?
Yeah, but they said that they're going to do that, but they're starting off releasing now their NES Classic type thing. It's like
yeah, but it's just the Flashback number 8. I mean, that shows how many of them they've already done. But there's even a video about it, and it's gonna have the wood grain.
All right. So we need to get back to
really like
the
that.
rest of our topics. We've gotten off track. Nyko announces a much cheaper and more efficient Switch dock. You know how the Switch dock is the all-powerful,
Really?
you have to have it, and they're going to charge you, what, $80 for it?
$80,
This
yeah.
was like 25.
This one's going to be $40, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at Nyko saying, "Hey, thanks for going out of business, MadCats."
$40, an extra
Essentially,
Nintendo.
That's what
an
they're doing.
Extra Nintendo dock actually costs $90, so it's $50 cheaper. And if you look at it, we have it behind us right now. Look how small and streamlined and portable that is.
Yeah.
It's literally that little tab underneath it.
Well, that's all
Do
you
you
really need.
do you have a back picture, like a
No,
picture of the
that's
back?
No, that's all they've.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, that's
There's
just
probably a little stabilizer on the back or something, but it just shows that this thing that they said, oh yeah, once you put it on, we can do this and blah blah blah. Okay, you can boost it to 900, whatever. You can do whatever you want, but that's just because you have constant power. You're just worried about battery life. There's really nothing in that, as we've talked about
Yes.
before.
Yeah, when we
There's-
looked at it, it looks like it was just a
and also
HDMI
and that,
port.
you know what else?
Like it was
that
a
won't
charging
scratch your
hub.
screen.
Yeah.
True.
yeah.
And
So
Big
that's
Dog
pretty
Vale, we'll get into that question. So hit it at us again when we hit Claw Corner at the end.
So
I know they call it something
I
else.
feel
but
like
we're
it's
just gonna call
probably
it that.
more efficient charging, but I honestly feel like the dock doesn't really add much when you plug it in. Because if you looked at the original dock, it looks like just a hub. I can't even imagine it adding hardware performance.
It
to
doesn't.
the Switch.
It doesn't. All it does
It
is
just
give them.
doesn't-
It
you don't
So
use
just
then this
battery.
is just an efficient battery charger then.
yeah, because basically all
and it hooks to the TV.
Yeah,
the
it's a dock.
HDMI.
It's a docking
'Cause
station.
basically all
but
the
this
dock
is better
does-
because you can plug it in easier from the front, or it looks nicer.
yeah, and you can put it anywhere you want.
anywhere
It's
you want,
easier
and
to
it
move.
just charges it more efficiently. So
And
that's
it's
good.
cheaper.
Okay.
The only thing
it's
that dock does is allow it to run at a higher rate because the battery won't die so quickly.
Well, and
it's
also
not
it's because you're not
adding hardware.
projecting onto the
It's not
screen.
adding
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah, yeah. It's just making it a little more efficient.
A little more
Plugged in.
efficient, and you have constant power. So
So they run it at a
And,
higher
and
rate.
I'm going to tell you, with my Switch, every week it's more and more becoming my Neo Geo portable.
yeah,
I swear that's all I play on the damn thing is Neo Geo games.
makes sense. All right, well, talking about old games right now, the Sega Forever collection. This is pretty cool, and I already have them all downloaded. They are releasing a plethora of titles from all generations of Sega consoles ported directly to your mobile device.
How much?
Free. They're all free.
What's the catch?
The catch is if you don't want ads, you pay like 99 cents or $1.99 or something for the game. But I've got them
Which
all.
games are on there?
So they've lost the first 5 of them released Wednesday, I believe.
Sonic?
Yep. So let me show
Wouldn't have
you.
guessed that.
So what you got is Sonic 1, Kid Chameleon.
Which is freaking awesome.
Oh,
Now-
I love Kid
Yep.
Chameleon.
Dude, I've been playing it out
Oh
there,
my
man. That game is
God.
fun.
Altered Beast.
Okay.
Can we go
Important,
talk
but
about
sucks.
Kid
Yeah.
Chameleon real quick?
Yes, we will.
Let me go back. Fantasy Star 2 and Comics Zone.
Wait.
Comics
Fantasy
Zone.
Star
Comics-
on your phone.
On your phone. Do you want to see it?
Oh my
Wow.
Are you okay there, Robert?
god. No, because I just it just hit me. These
Sega.
are games I used to play as an
Oh, I
old
turn this-
port on a PC.
Sega! See, Sega.
Yeah. It's the whole thing. So you can buy it if you want, but this is the whole game right here.
Well, we have it out there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see.
Oh my God, it looks way prettier on this than even on the CRT TV.
Well, I
Don't
would-
start playing it.
I
Just yeah.
So back when I first started computer games, I had my
think I see
grandparents'
this.
old system
No.
and an old Sega port disc that had Kid Chameleon on it. It had that comic game on it. And it had
Comic Zone.
Sonic. It had like a racing game on it. But dude, I
Outrun.
played Kid Chameleon so much, and that comic game I played a lot too because it was just a lot of fun. But Kid Chameleon was super cool, man.
I love Kid Chameleon, dude.
Oh.
I think that game is great.
I have
Well,
no
and
idea
that's
what you're talking
what's
about.
Oh, it's
We'll,
so
we'll
much
put it on.
fun.
It's out there, dude. That game is freaking awesome, dude.
well, what's
It's
what's
kind of
cool
like
about
Kirby
it.
in a way, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's cool about it is they're gonna release slowly a few games every. I don't know if it's like once a month or something, but they're gonna start releasing more games, and you could literally have a whole Sega collection on your phone for free, or you can pay for the ad free. I know it's on iOS. I believe it's on Android as well, and I would look. You can check your player. You know?
I'll tell you what.
What?
It's not-
Claw's over here trying to put a dream together here, which will not happen, but I would love for it to. He says next year's E3 Xbox announcement is that Sega and Microsoft have worked out a deal so Xbox One will emulate the Dreamcast. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
like a computer.
Yeah, you can get emulators already. But
Weird.
yeah,
Well, no, I already have it, but I would much rather play it on a console.
I would
Raspberry
much
Pi.
rather like a.
Like I said, one of mine of this has everyone on it.
I would much
anyway,
rather
so.
have the like an NES Classic but Dreamcast version. I'd much rather have one of those and play it. All right. No Jeans is trying to get a squad together in order to save the hostage and get intel on enemy forces. Everyone can join. That's the point game we're talking about, guys.
Yeah.
In the chat. All right. So Star Trek Bridge Crew. Going back into that, it's gonna allow for voice command support.
So,
So
how
now-
did you used to command? 'Cause
So
I never
command.
really
So
saw
if
it.
you're the captain, you could reach out to this board and send commands to. If you didn't have all the spots filled, if you didn't have 3 people playing with you, you could reach out to the helm and have them plot a course, or tell engineering to get the warp coils ready. You know,
Yeah.
heat them up or whatever. Or you can tell the what is it, tactician to scan something. So it's going to allow you now. Now I don't know if this works when you're in a party, so you probably have to go to game audio.
Oh, maybe they're making it more of a single player game.
Well,
I
I would
yeah.
expect it to work in party. I think they'll have a way to figure it out. Like I'm
But
sure.
then what the hell's the point of me being sitting there?
No.
No,
What
if you
I,
have an open space.
open spot.
Oh,
Like when we played it, just 3 of us. So what I would imagine is now party overtakes game audio, like because you're in a private party talking to each other. But I imagine that you just go into the game chat and we get out of a party, and then we can still hear each other talk because we're in the game together.
Which
That's what I
isn't
would
so
imagine.
bad. Like, game
yeah,
chat is
that's
fine.
normal.
All right.
Everybody does that. So I think it'd be kind of cool. You know, just tell engineering to give her all she's got or something.
give her all she's got, Captain.
Rocket League tournament will be streamed on
This is a big
NBC Sports.
Wait, which one?
This is a big
No,
deal.
which?
Rocket League.
No, which?
Just one
Oh,
of the tournaments. Yeah.
it
You have the link up
is.
there.
Hold on, I have it.
Pretty cool though.
Who's streaming it?
NBC Sports.
It's just a Rocket League tournament. It doesn't say what. Oh, it's the. We'll broadcast a 2v2 with a $100,000 prize pool this
Whoa.
summer. That's
On
awesome.
NBC Sports. So
NBC
NBC
Sports.
You have
Sports.
to have
is-
like cable for that then. You
Yeah, but that's still freaking
yeah,
cool though.
broadcast, right?
Yeah, but it's one of the. Those are one of the basic channels you get.
It is,
on.
yeah. You get that with
that's,
everything.
That's gonna be awesome to see that on TV.
And the other thing is NBC Sports is one of those people that usually like. I don't know if they partner with Twitter, but like you'll probably get that on Twitter where you can watch it through your browser, I would think. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, think about how far
It's
we've come
fake
now.
sports news.
Makes more. Just think about how far we've come with tournaments now that we're actually getting them what we want to see. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, Rocket League's a fun one to watch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun watch,
It's fun, and Rocket League is one that anybody can watch.
dude. I can't wait.
Deluxe
to
Haas
see.
says, "Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man?"
This is gonna bring out
Right
some really
on.
skilled players too, man. Like the 100K. It's gonna bring
Yeah.
out some really skilled Rocket League players. So it's gonna be kind of
Yeah.
cool to see that.
I should play.
Oh yeah,
Do it.
yeah. I'd say you're good enough for that. Yeah, you can win. You can win the whole thing.
I just need
just
somebody-
2 people.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we can do it. Deluxe says, "I'm checking this out before work. Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in." They don't really need an announcer for that game. Sure you do. It's just like soccer. You can.
No, he means he's doing okay right now. He's checking this out before he goes into work.
No.
I'm talking about
Oh.
Claw's next comment.
Oh.
He
Yeah,
said we
you
don't-
do.
Yeah, you do.
You
Rocket
need an
League would be
announcer
Yes,
a
for
fun
that
you
game.
announcement,
do.
Yeah.
man. You can get some guy going goal in like 5 minutes, dude. That'd be exciting.
Goal!
Exactly.
Pásala, pásala.
You need it.
Centro.
Maybe they don't do that thing. in
Dude,
UK,
they
though.
should have a trophy achievement Centro.
Oh, that'd be awesome. All right,
la
so
pelota.
there is a free Spidey VR game coming.
Wait, what?
It's Spidey VR. It's going to be released a week before the new Spider-Man Homecoming. And I watched this last week. They announced this at
I
E3.
haven't seen it.
Looks pretty cool.
So it's basically Batman, but Spider-Man.
Yeah, but when I
the same like chest.
when I first watched it, honestly, I wasn't horribly impressed when I first watched it. I was kind of like, I don't know that I'd pay for this. And then they announced that they're giving it away for free. So I'm like, oh, no, I'll get that game because it doesn't look incredibly insane, but it looks fun. But it's basically to promote the
Yeah.
new movie coming out,
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. It will be released a week before the release of the movie.
Okay.
So something cool to look forward to.
All right.
Free's always good.
Yeah, free's good. I like free. SNES like console or like controller is being made for the Switch. You can see it right there on the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an SES like controller, but it has little joysticks on it and everything, and you can
I didn't
play it
know
with your
about
Switch.
this.
Yeah, I think it's
So basically, you don't need Joy-Cons anymore.
Well,
you
it would
just
be
need
great
this.
if Virtual Console was a thing, but since it's not,
what's the virtual console?
you have it on the Wii.
The
And
emulator.
the Wii U. Virtual
Oh.
Console where you can play
Yeah.
buy all the old games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's cool because now you have normal size controllers for it. Yeah.
Well, they had a pro controller, right?
And it's very good, actually.
I just
Okay, I
like.
wonder how
I
much-
love that style though. Like
I
it
wonder
takes
how-
you back.
I wonder how much does it cost though.
Let me see.
Do they have a
It's
price?
by
A nickel.
8-Bit Do.
Uh oh. Who
100
knows who
bucks.
they are?
No, not even, dude. I bet you it'll be $30, $20.
Doesn't even say.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Yeah, those won't be that bad.
But
Because they've had those for cell phones and for PC forever.
Wait, isn't the Xbox One Elite controller just? You have to pay for that, Claw. It's too much money. They don't give it out for free. Come on.
one thing I forgot to mention about the I just closed the freaking
Can't argue with Claw on
screen.
that, man. That Xbox One Elite is a damn nice controller.
I think it depends too. If you do the research, it depends on also the area that you are where you buy it. Because apparently some people in certain areas have been getting Xbox One Elite controllers that are like defective.
I got it when it launched.
Yeah,
and
so
I
you're
got
probably
the Gears
fine,
one.
but it's
yeah,
like
it's
somewhere
good.
in between that date, there's been some batches that weren't perfect.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's bound to happen, though. I mean, as long as they honor it.
Like the whole first year of the 360.
Exactly. As long as they as long as they honor it, you know.
What does it matter?
I would go as far to say that with the way Microsoft handled the 360 Rings of Death, that actually ended up being a positive for them. I mean, it was such a horrible thing, but the way they
did a
stood
good
up
job.
and said, "No, we're going to warranty everybody's console for 5 years,"
and
and
then we're
was
gonna
cool.
add warranty on. Yeah, we're
those,
gonna-
those of us that bought that extended warranty, they
Yeah.
added it. I mean,
That's
to me,
awesome.
you should never really judge somebody on because anybody can make a console.
Yeah.
You judge them by how they handle the problems with it. And
Yeah.
honestly, to me, that's actually like people look at that, a horrible thing about 360. I actually look at it as a great thing for the company. Like, what an amazing way they handled it.
Well, no, I
that's
agree.
one
They
part of
handled
it,
well.
but putting out a system that's 100% defective
Okay.
is
It wasn't
pretty bad.
100%.
The original serial
original
numbers.
one was
the-
all of them.
the
went
It
down.
was
original-
not 100. It was
Yes.
like something like
Did
97
you
or
know
98.
It was
why?
100%.
Did you know why that happened though? Why they were all doing that at that point in time? They didn't space the heat
heater.
sink from the.
Well, no, that's
process.
fine. But like
Well,
I
it
said,
would've happened at some point.
they stood behind it.
Yeah, they
and,
did, which is good.
And everybody worked out okay. I mean, I went through 6 of the damn things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
That being said,
bringing it back,
Bring it back.
the Xbox Elite controller is pretty cool, and I must say, even for PS4, they use like the same joysticks. Like if you look online for a PS4 Elite controller, it's just a PS4 controller with replaced Xbox Elite joysticks,
Yeah.
which is kind of like funny. It's like, oh, okay.
something else that I forgot to bring up, and when we were talking about the Sega collection, Forever collection that's on our phones now,
Oh.
they do have controller support.
Ooh, Bluetooth controller support?
Yep, Bluetooth controller support.
Ooh, that's cool.
So you could put it right there like that and put a Bluetooth controller
Like a
connect to your phone.
A PS3 controller.
Yeah, something.
Well,
Whatever.
I mean, you might have to buy a controller that's
There
like
might-
universal.
yeah, there might
'cause
be a universal
A PlayStation might only link with a PlayStation. That's just how it
I mean,
works.
it's Bluetooth though.
But it's still,
Yes, but it's still the
it's
coding
not like
might
you
only
can,
allow
you
it
can go
to.
in and make it link to whatever you want. Like I can't link a PS. Well, I might be able to my
You
computer.
can't link a
Yeah, you can.
PS4
With
controller
software,
to an
I probably
Xbox
can,
controller
but I don't
to an
think it's
Xbox.
automatic. Might be.
All right.
Look
Yeah.
into.
Maybe,
So-
maybe they are drivers.
Yeah, I think there's
versus
drivers. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So, what else do we have?
We'll bring this back up again. I mean,
Oh, so we're going back into Rocket League actually.
we might as well.
I don't know how that got switched from the other one. Okay. Rocket League, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Will run at 720p on the Switch, which they said when they tried running it at the 980, it wasn't as smooth, which is fine.
Okay.
Their system. But it will be at 60 frames per second, docked and undocked. And it's, as far as I know, it's only the second game to do that. The other game was Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, this game itself isn't that crazy as far as graphics
Yeah.
and computational power. It's just cars, field, ball, goal.
It's cool to see that the
Yeah.
Switch can do this though.
Yeah, but it's
That
so you can do
push
it.
60 FPS on.
Yeah, no,
that
I'm not
game.
saying this. I'm just
'Cause-
saying that this makes sense that they can actually pull it off with this
Oh
game.
yeah, we're gonna get more into this later when we talk about the nitty gritty. But you can get that really nice graphical resolution. But if there's not that much going on in the game, it's not gonna throttle your system. So
and
hard.
what they
So,
were saying
yeah.
was that they had tried running it at 980 and 30 frames per second, and Psyonix actually are the ones that told them, no, it's not smooth enough. You need to drop it to 720 and basically run at 60 frames, because the whole thing about Rocket League is it's a smooth game. It's
Well,
timing.
apparently, according to Claw, no talking about how the PS4 version of Rocket League is the worst one.
What are you talking about?
I don't know about that, but let's just say it is. If it was not for the PS4, Rocket League would not even be a thing right now.
Oh well.
on
The success would not be there.
Because they gave
The
it
reason
free.
they gave it free to all PlayStation Plus.
Well, it was huge on Steam before that. Let's not overlook that.
No, it wasn't.
Was
it
it not?
launched on PlayStation 4
Really?
first. Yes.
Really?
And it was free.
I did not realize that.
Yes.
Well, that's
like
free
It was kind of like
PlayStation
Drawn
Plus.
to Death was launched free on the.
Yeah,
PS4.
but there's no way that got the same.
No, I'm
legs
just
that
saying.
this did. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
The reason he's saying it's not as good is because no crossplay with other consoles. Well,
It is with PC.
Okay. You
there
know
is
what?
crossplay with PC, so
And all of Rocket League's crossplay kind of sucks.
yeah, their crossplay
You can
sucks.
crossplay, but you don't really get to play with your friends because you have to have a private party.
You have to have a
and
private
it's not
party.
quite
Everybody has
as
to have the
fun.
code for, and you
Yeah.
can't like take breaks because then the games start automatically. There's no pause in between games.
Which is
It's
cool. It'd be nice if I could party up with my friends and jump in an online match.
Yeah,
you
jump
know?
in an online
That'd be-
match. You
that'd be
can't.
awesome.
You have to for crossplay. It's just a little
But anyway,
Okay.
so.
this is impressive. The Switch can do this. It's
The
really
Switch
cool.
can do this.
It makes you wonder if they're going to do this in the future with anything else, or if they're going to stick to the 30 FPS undocked.
So yeah, I think if they want the smoothness on any game, it's gonna have to drop to 7.
I noticed that
60 frames.
Chris or Deluxe here is saying
He never plays 30. Yep.
he won't do it anymore.
Which is-
and he's like adamant about it,
Good,
man.
good.
He's very passionate when it comes to that. He says it's bullshit. Anything that drops down to 30,
Well,
it says
people
everything
argue
should be
you
60.
can't see the difference, but you can
You
feel
can
the difference.
totally-
You can feel
yeah.
it. If you can't see it, you can at least feel it.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
it's-
think maybe
yeah.
I think maybe you younger folks can. I can't ever tell the damn
Oh,
difference.
you can
Because all you see is that you're just missing the guy. So it doesn't matter
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
slow or
exactly.
fast.
I'm like, I don't
So
know.
fast, it's not hidden.
It's not.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I
Kidding,
don't really
Sonner.
notice
It's okay.
it.
So that's actually kind of cool. I
Yeah.
look to see more because you'd figure games should be able to go 60 FPS undocked. No reason Bomberman shouldn't, or any of the other games. You know, they're not super high, like you said, graphical quality or computations. They're basic games. You know.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting.
What?
God of War will not have traditional camera cuts. So you know God of War. Mm-hmm. We all played God of War. Now, before you get pissed, listen, before you get pissed, in God of War, it's you do all these amazing things and these, you have these crazy battles, and then it goes into a cutscene that's almost larger than life, right? And you have, you're panned in on this person, and then you see explosion or whatever you see, and it's crazy. Well, what they're doing is not the traditional camera cut. They're keeping it in a third-person camera cut with Kratos to make you feel more like you are him in the camera cuts.
But see, I always felt, we've had this discussion. 4 years the three of us have.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like those camera scenes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've all been on the same page. I always look at those like a little reward.
They're always, yeah. Once
So
I get there,
that's always my point of view. Is it's like a little reward. You go through, now you get to sit back. I earned this.
yeah, you earned this
this.
cutscene.
But I know I think the majority though doesn't see it that way.
Well, they don't see it that way with like Final Fantasy cutscenes that are like freaking 10 minutes long.
those,
Yeah, no,
man.
and I love them too. But a lot of people are like, "Oh my
Metal
gosh,
Gear
can I get?
Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. Can I get to the game?" I don't think anybody said with God of War because they're only like 2-minute cutscenes or whatever.
They're awesome.
and they're awesome impact. High impact, high
High
adrenaline.
impacting God of War games. No.
God of War 3.
So
War
that
mini
being
games.
said, it'll be interesting. And the what was his name? The director. He's been looking for a game to do this on. He's had this idea for a while.
Talking about Balrog, Corey Balrog.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, page isn't working. He said he's been looking for a game to do this for a while, and he finally decided this is the game that's going to do it. This is the game he could do it with. And apparently he met a lot of resistance from the whole team. They didn't want to break the mold, and
I'm with the team as of now. Let's see what happens.
And that being said, that's a very scary thing to do. Like, you're breaking the...
He's pretty accomplished, though.
But he is, and that's the thing.
He's pretty accomplished, so
And that's the
you
thing
got to
is-
trust. You got to trust what he's going to do. I got to tell you now. I'm waiting on this one, and many people, and I think that I'm probably in this camp too.
Okay.
Many people feel that God of War 2 is the greatest God of War, and that's the one that Balrog did. That being said, the next one, man, I would love if they brought Jaffe back.
Oh, yeah.
God, I would love it.
That would be awesome.
That would be
Jeff
good.
makes
I
a
don't know if
good
that'll
God of
happen,
War.
though.
No, I don't think he would. Yeah,
He wouldn't, yeah.
But we all know how I feel about that guy's games.
Yeah, they're great.
I like his stuff.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of... They said they want you to feel closer to Kratos and what he's going through when he's doing these things happen to him versus seeing it like from afar, like a movie happening.
Yeah,
And
no, I understand.
so it'll be very interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know that they've screwed up a God of War yet. So
No, I'm with you. I love
Yeah.
everyone. So
I think it'll be fine. All right.
what's next?
I believe, if I can get back to it, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. Before we do that, anybody say anything on the chat that we need to address before we get into this?
Claw says Mario is a no-cut game. Once again, you're talking to the wrong people here because we really don't give a...
Well,
Rat's Derriere.
There you go.
Well, Mario has cutscenes. Mario has tons of cutscenes. I don't know what you're talking about. How many times does Bowser come up and frickin'
yeah.
steal Peach? Or somebody gets into their ship and flies away? Or,
Shit.
the airships. You haven't played the new Marios, huh? They fly away in
I haven't
airships.
played any Mario.
Yeah, you have.
Airships are cool.
I played like the first.
The first original ones, yeah.
I
Airships
played
are
like
cool.
the first level, the first original one. That's about
Warpath Puma says God of War is still my favorite game ever.
And this
You
is
are one of
why
us.
Fire and Ice Esports joined Warpath, because we see things the same way here.
Wait, you like God of War? I like God of War.
Yeah, let's just join our companies.
Did we just become best friends?
No, hey, let me tell you, man.
what did you karate in the garage?
Hey, the Kegman just started watching. What's up, Kegman?
What up, Kyle?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't see it.
If you don't know the Kegman, he's one of our good buddies.
You don't know the kid,
Known
man.
him for
you're sad day.
shoot over
You need to
20
know the
years, and he's got this signature sound he makes, and it goes like this. So you always know Kyle's there when you hear him pop into a party.
It's like,
Oh, there
when
he
you hear,
is.
like Jason, like, you hear
Yeah.
that, you're like, oh crap, I gotta go.
Yeah, he's here. All right, so the nitty gritty. Now we're gonna get into something that might make some people defensive.
We never do that.
might make them want to lash out physically or metaphysically,
Are we talking
metaphorically.
about Gears of War or something?
No,
You said
no.
lash out physically. I
Yeah.
assumed.
Claus says Kegman is banned. No old timey friends.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh gosh.
What, Claw? Why do you automatically assume that it's you that's going to get defensive? That's
Because he's
Because he's the one that gets defensive.
guilty
I mean,
conscious,
honestly.
Claw. Guilty
he
conscious.
never gets upset.
All right, so
Where are we going?
we are going to go into a little talk about Xbox One X.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cue Claus. Ah!
I'm excited.
Now,
Yeah, we got a good conversation.
good conversation. Now let's talk about the Xbox One X strong suits.
Yes.
I want to hear everything that it does right, everything that we're excited because let's remember we all think it's going to be the strongest console.
Well, it is.
It is the strongest
Yeah,
console.
that's not an opinion.
Yeah.
That's
You
just
cannot
yeah.
argue that.
And it is going to be in our opinion, a good system.
Oh, yeah.
It's got 4K Ultra Blu-ray, right? Ultra
UHD,
HD
yeah.
Blu-ray.
But the S already has that.
True.
Yes.
But Xbox still carries like they're the console line that has that. So that's cool
Yeah.
that the new system's going to include that.
And I think we all know the reason PlayStation doesn't is because they feel that most people are going to streaming anyways. How many times do you go out and buy a Blu-ray anymore?
Well, to be honest, I'm surprised because that's usually to add a Blu-ray drive to your system is about $40. And the fact that Xbox threw this into the Xbox One X and still maintain a $500 price tag, pretty cool.
They probably
So-
ran into a guy outside of Best Buy that had them in the back of a van. That,
Who said, "Hey, my boss,
my boss
gave
says
me
I
extra"?
have to give me extra, or they fell off the back of a truck.
The guy's like,
or-
hey, are these hot? The guy's like, yeah, they're lit. It's like, I'll take them all.
I'll take them all. But and Sony does have the patent for UHD Blu-rays. That is their patent.
Thank you.
But-
Kegman's on my boat too. He buys Blu-rays. I feel the same way.
And some people buy Blu-rays, but it's not exceptionally common for people
All right.
to go out and buy Blu-rays.
So let's go to the positive of the Xbox One
That's
X.
what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're
Okay.
talking about
All right.
that.
So-
That's one of it. That's one of the positives.
That's one of the positives. We're going to start with that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The processor.
The processor.
It's a new console.
It's a new console. Yeah.
That's all I need. I'm sold.
Okay.
Cool.
There.
So that's his whole
all I
argument.
needed.
So
Go
the
ahead, Ate.
processor is using that Jaguar type AMD, but it looks like
Wait.
they've.
The Atari Jaguar
Yes. They literally put an Atari Jaguar.
from 1993.
It's
in
using
the
a very
system.
similar processor to the PS4
64
Pro.
bit?
PS4 Pro. Stay on topic. PS4 Pro
Do that.
processor, but it's been redesigned by Xbox for Xbox, essentially.
Okay.
Which is cool. Good for them. Their graphics card is the strongest one to date in a console. Which is
So-
awesome.
Boasting 6
So
teraflops.
Rob Dog,
on it.
you're the tech guy for us. I keep hearing on other podcasts that what Xbox is selling here for $500, if you were to make it into a PC, it would be minimum $700 to $800.
Yes,
That's real.
that's true.
Okay, I'm
What
like,
they're-
no, then why would they?
the
It's
same
Microsoft,
specs
I
will
guess.
get you about a $700 PC.
So this is
but-
a deal.
It's a deal. Yeah.
But-
yeah, it definitely is. I can't argue that. That's
Yeah.
why I've been trying to go over this in my head because I love PCs. I'm a PC guy. This is a steal.
But
the
let's
Xbox
go
One X is a
into-
good, at least a good value. You can't argue that.
Yeah, it's a good value. We're all excited for it. We want to, get our hands on it. Ate's not excited, I don't think. He was like, eh.
Just say something positive. I'll
Yeah.
say anything. Come on.
It's got a good
It's small.
It's got a good color scheme.
It's the smallest. It's the smallest Xbox to
Nice
date.
spot to date.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, I do like the cooling in it though.
And the cooling's pretty cool.
Yeah, liquid cool.
Super cool.
That being said,
Oh, they
there's-
have Vapor Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so they pulled that. They started doing that with old Titan GTX cards. They were vapor cooled. They would hold that water in them, and when it heated up, turned to vapor. When it cooled down, turned back to water and cooled it back.
Oh,
down.
you mean
Pretty
basic
cool.
refrigeration?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, basic
Thanks.
refrigeration.
Exactly. Basic refrigeration.
You're just trying to explain to 3 guys that know refrigeration.
I did want to
Basic
mention this.
refrigeration.
Does anybody else think that the One X kind of looks like an Xbox One S, but like muffin topping a little bit?
It does kind of look.
It kind of looks like it's just muffin topping a little bit right there.
All right,
Like,
but
I
let's
like
get
it, but
to
yeah.
the issue that we have right now.
Well,
It's not an issue with the Xbox.
before we continue, let's also say that it will be doing. They've said that it will be doing games in 4K.
4K
Native 4K is what they've told us. Mm-hmm. Which is exciting.
at 60 frames per second.
At 60 FPS.
That I'm still not buying. but
I'm
all
still
right.
not buying it, but we're about to get
We're about
into
to get
why
into
it
this.
might be possible and what else you're
All
going to
right.
be
Yes.
losing
Now,
because of
what we have heard over and over again, if you go on Facebook or you go on Twitter and you see the Xbox fanboys, they are sitting there talking about how this Xbox One X compares to a high-end gaming PC.
That way, didn't we establish it compares to a low end?
Low-end gaming PC.
Yeah.
Low
Thank
end.
you.
A
Yes.
very low-end gaming
Gaming
PC.
PC.
Well, the problem too is that people, when they buy a PC, they would think that $700 is a high-end PC.
But not a high end gaming PC.
No.
No.
Whereas
No,
we
they
know
let me
that
tell
a
you.
high-end PC is like 1,000.
And I guess I can see where they're coming from because when I buy PCs just for, actually, okay, what PCs are really made for, which is work,
Yeah.
they don't cost me more than $300.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. They do everything.
Yeah.
But
So-
if you look at even you go to Best Buy, right? Even their high-end PCs, if you were to go buy one, are like $1,300, and those aren't even that high.
Oh, they're gaming. You mean they're gaming? They're
They're
gaming,
gaming PCs. Those
Yeah.
are like $1,300, but they're not even all that much. But as far as gaming, people are comparing these and saying that this system is worth thousands of dollars, and they're selling it to you for $500, and it's.
And I can't tell you how many people have been like, "Well, how is it not like a PC?
How is it not like a
gaming
PC? It's exactly like a gaming PC.
Like it's not.
The more
It's
I
not.
actually hear this, the more, I like consoles for being consoles. They're simple. They're
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like a PC.
No, I mean, but the point is that the hardware inside of
It's
it,
comparable.
it's comparable. Yeah, it's no
Yeah.
way
To a
it's not-
low-end
yeah, it's a
gaming
low-end
rig.
gaming PC. Now,
Claw's
we've seen,
been on the chat, our
Oh,
Discord,
yeah.
all week
Blowing
talking
us up
about
about
how
it.
it's like exactly like a gaming PC. It's the same exact thing. It's this. Right now he's saying they say it's high-end PC. They mean high-end when the average PC.
high-end average PC.
High-end
that uses
average
Steam.
PC that uses
I
Steam.
don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. To
I would say he's absolutely right. You know
No,
how
but
many
like
high
I don't
school-
think that's what they
No,
meant
but I
when
know,
they
but
said it.
that what he says is true
It's
because
true. It's more like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because so many high school kids have these little, like the ones I have
Thank you.
upstairs. and
Yes.
they have
That's
Steam
what it
accounts.
is. That's
Yes,
what
but
it is.
Claw was on our Discord saying this Xbox is worth thousands. Literally, I can pull that up for you.
Come on, Claw.
Let's kind of nail what they've said though.
So let's
Like, what has Xbox said about their gameplay?
talk about Xbox, what it is. Robert, I want you to hold on. What's he saying? Claw says I didn't say anything about high-end PC. We can bring that up later.
right.
Because
okay.
but,
Look at him. He's challenging.
Okay, look at him. He's going.
Pull it
Yeah.
up. I demand
it.
I'm going to bet
you
he
go
did not
you
say
go,
that.
You go into the specs.
All right, so the Xbox One X, I really wish I knew more about the developer kit because we've talked about this on the stream before. We've had like mixed specs on it. Some people say the developer kit is going to have like 24 gigs of RAM, which is insane. Some people say it's still the 12 gigs with like an extra gig just added for development reasons. Hi. Now,
Hello. What are you doing?
sorry, just so everybody knows, we just had
Our mom walked in the studio.
Rojas just walked in, which is fantastic.
I wonder why.
Oh, probably
I
because
don't know,
it's.
actually. Oh, it's
Noji's
Ate's birthday!
Oh, there we go.
All right, let's get back to the topic though.
So-
Keep talking.
So let's imagine that it just has the 12 gigs of RAM built in. You have to also think about the system. Even though it's an optimized Xbox, it has an operating system that's going to take about 3 gigs of the RAM away. So you're looking at a graphics card with 6 teraflops and about 9 gigs of RAM to use, which is a lot. But you can't forget that just because a graphics card has RAM does not mean that it has the power to push 4K at high settings.
It doesn't.
It does-
It
it just
doesn't
doesn't.
compare. It doesn't compare to a high-end gaming PC.
Hey, Zana, you might want to pull it up. You're hitting the green screen, buddy.
Yeah. It doesn't.
What?
No, pull up. You're hitting
What?
the green
Sherry,
screen.
you're hitting the green
Oh.
screen a lot.
It doesn't compare
Sorry.
to a. It doesn't compare to a. This, like you said, the specs are different.
Yeah, the specs are different.
Yeah. There's not going to be the graphical quality that.
It moves up and down.
Okay, we need to stop talking to the audience.
Side talks here.
We're trying to.
She
do a
just, hey,
podcast.
listen, really quick. My sister, their mother, just sat in a DX racer chair for the first time.
Yeah.
And is like, what the hell is this?
Yes. Anyways, topic on hand. We keep getting sidetracked. Anyways, so what it is people are saying that it's just like a gaming PC and blah, blah. No. You play this game. You play it. You said the settings that you would run it
Are
on.
about medium because
Medium on a PC.
What's going on is they're showing this 4K footage, they're showing this 4K gameplay, and they're even talking about it on when they're showing it. The artifacts, some of the things like field of depth, like shadow, water, these other graphically intensive artifacts are not being processed yet. They aren't even in the game yet. They're just like showing you
It's a
that
bare
it can
bones
run at
thing.
this resolution, but it's gonna be pulling it back on graphics. Now in comparison, I was telling Matt this morning, my system, I bought like an $800 graphics card. So my graphics card is worth more than the Xbox
Than
One.
the Xbox One.
Just
Just
Xbox
alone.
One X, just alone.
Yeah.
And when I did a benchmark this morning, I did a 3D mark, and it's a 4K, ultra high definition, crazy benchmark, and my computer was getting about 40 to 50 frames.
And
per
that is
second.
running it
And
at,
that's
at the highest ultra
the
setting
highest ultra
4K.
4K settings you can get. And that's just, and it's a huge benchmark. It's a giant test, and it's supposed to push systems to their limit. I cannot believe that the One X is going to be pushing 4K at 60 FPS or 6K at 60 FPS as they've shown in Titanfall 2, which I just unbelievable. You're looking at graphics qualities that are way low and need to be much higher to be comparable. But yeah, that's the graphical standpoint of why it shouldn't be able to hit that 4K.
All right.
And
You
that's
ready?
the evidence, Claw.
No, you ready for the evidence, Claw? Hold on. I just lost it.
You gotta stay, Zoner. You gotta stay. You
I
gotta keep your attention, man. I know
Dude, my
you.
ADD ain't.
I
keeping
know,
up
but
with
you
that
gotta
stuff.
sit
Alright.
here and take it.
Let me talk. Rob Dog, and because Claw had posted an article saying that the Xbox One is worth thousands in computer processing and all this. Rob Dog says, and the Xbox One is not worth thousands. Claw584, which is his name in Discord, it is 100% true.
That's what he said.
Rob Dog says, in your dreams. Later on, he says it again after the article. They repost the article, and you took pictures out of it. And Claw says, wow, they're saying it's worth 1,001. Therefore, it's worth thousands. Your words,
I
Claw,
remember that. I
not
remember
ours.
that.
You said the Xbox worth thousands, and we're seeing this all
But
over.
no, I think you guys misunderstood. Claw was speaking in yen.
Oh, and yen? Oh,
Yeah, so he's
Oh.
right.
Is that why you put a dollar? Is that why you
He's
put a-
right.
Is that why you
Makes
put a
sense.
dollar symbol? Because there's a dollar symbol next to it. Anyways, we're seeing this all over the internet. People, Xbox fanboys, going crazy about just how this is.
Well,
how
let
it's-
him be happy about what's
That's
coming.
fine to be happy, but they're not even listening to any form of logic. Like when you got on there, Robert got on there and was like, "Guys, this is not like a gaming PC. It's like maybe like a low-end gaming PC, but like you said, you're going to run these settings at medium, not high, not ultra."
And that was the Gears of War chat.
The
So
Gears
they're all
of War
Xbox
shit, they're all
fanboys.
Xbox
And I'm like, yeah, this
fanboys.
isn't a gaming PC. 20 comments underneath me yelling at me, telling me I'm stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, but it's not. And
Yeah,
it's just not.
really not. So
Yeah.
if you're intelligent and open-minded,
Okay,
you will know.
So dig. Rob, you just said how much is this? And I'm serious on this one. This one's not a joke.
Yeah.
You would say maybe $800, right?
Yeah.
which is about
I mean,
how
if
much.
you're
How
gonna-
many
Yeah.
pounds is that, or euros? About
I don't-
1,100,
like,
right?
I know that off the top
No, it's
of
about
my head.
1,100, maybe 1,200, right?
Sure.
I don't
Oh,
know.
look, it's $1,100. Oh, he was right. It was worth 1,100.
Yeah, it's about
euros.
1,100. There you go. Therefore,
Oh,
thousands.
man.
Hey,
Anyways, no.
I'm just saying.
No,
you're-
that's not thousands. That's 1,000 plus.
That's
a
not,
dollar.
yeah, it's not thousands. Thousands means
Thousands would be
multiple
Multiple
thousands. Yeah.
thousands. Yeah. I mean, that's.
Anyways, what we want people to think about and really look is don't be so hyped up about something that you're going to put it and compare it to something that is. We all love consoles.
Yeah.
We love consoles. We are happy that they're making something this strong. We were happy when the PS4 Pro was made and it was something that strong. But we know we would never take a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X that is only slightly stronger than a PS4 Pro and go, boom, just like a gaming PC.
There's no.
You don't
It's
do
not.
that.
We
Yeah.
can't do that.
Consoles
It's-
will always be
it's-
behind PCs.
Consoles will always be behind PCs unless they literally just make a high-end
PC.
game PC.
It's
By the
a
way,
then-
they're still
PC,
better.
yeah.
and then you will pay out the nose because, like we stated, you spend $800 on a graphics card, and that graphics card is worth more than what an
Yeah.
Xbox
Oh,
is
yeah.
with all its components. So it's a really dumb argument, in my opinion, that people are even trying to push this out there. It's just not true.
When it was funny,
Sorry.
like, and the same people say like the Xbox One X is going to be like, what that guy say, like 170%
Tune in next week for CMG's
stronger
PC
than the PS4
podcast.
Pro, and it's like what, like 30% stronger in
Yeah,
reality.
it's
Jesus
30%
Christ.
stronger.
It's
So
insane.
All right, we're good with
now,
that now.
Well,
Claw
that's the
says,
nitty-gritty.
no. Claw says you guys are making me way too serious. He might have been joking on some of that stuff, but it's not. We're not just.
We're
talking
not
to you,
try-
Claw.
we're not
We used
attacking
you as
you.
an
This
example,
is-
but
yeah,
he has
we've
been
seen
in
it.
tons of chats, and I've watched,
you've
read
seen
all
me.
of them.
I've been
people are
very, yeah.
literally in super denial about how this is not the same as a high-end game.
And it's not even you, Claw. It's like all of our friends that play Xbox will jump on the Xbox
It's
train
insane. Like we love Xbox, PS4. Don't compare it to a.
to a computer.
It's
yet.
not the same thing.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, next.
You okay?
Go ahead, keep going. I'm
I
whatever's
think, well,
next.
I mean, unless there's more to talk about, Ate, about the nitty gritty on the. You've been awfully quiet.
Not much to say about it.
All right. Ate hasn't even given it a lot of thought.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a low-end, high-end, low-end PC. In the shape of a
It's the
console.
lowest of the high-end PCs.
The lowest of the high-end
It's
PCs.
the lowest, highest, low-end console PC.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get into our claw, which is the chat lobby asks. This is where
Claw
you
corner.
can.
Claw?
Son
It's
of
not
a-
the claw corner.
It's not the claw corner because the chat lobby asks corner doesn't make any sense. Okay, you can ask us anything, absolutely
reason.
anything within reason about gaming, what we do,
Yes.
As
what
long
we
as
do,
it's, appropriate.
video
not mean.
games, and
All
we
right.
will wait in the chat and you can let
I don't
us.
know if Big Dog's there because I know he is at work today, so he might not be there anymore. But what he was asking about earlier is if any of us have picked up Tekken 7,
Okay.
and what do we think of it?
I haven't.
I did pick it up.
Okay.
Haven't even taken the cellophane off yet because I've been playing too many other things
That's what he
like
thinks of it.
Persona.
Injustice 2, Persona, Gears. The thing is Tekken is my all-time favorite fighting
Fighting
game.
game.
I know it's going to be great.
Me
Even
too.
Metacritic, I think it's sitting at a 9.5. I mean, it's like nuts.
It was Metacritic.
Tekken 7, people are saying
Game
is great.
Informer gave it a 9 or 9.5.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
remember,
it's
it was
it's
something.
way up there, so I'm sure it's going to be good.
Plus, that's a game you can come in later on and not miss anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not
exactly.
like the whatever hot multiplayer game is or whatever. You can play that whenever you want.
Yeah.
Claw says, so let's talk about Titanfall at 6K. Robert, talk about
So again,
Titanfall at 6K.
same thing, Claw. I'm going to keep this real simple, real brief. 6K resolution, very low graphics. In the article, they said that they had not even put in depth of view, field of view, or any type of shading.
No
Which is
post-processing,
huge.
nothing.
So
there's
no
post-processing.
computations that are happening
And it was
to-
pushing the graphics card at 100% just to do 6K resolution. So that's
They were doing anti-aliasing, right, on that one?
I didn't read
Because they had to
so far into it. Were they?
do that to smooth out the
to smooth
edges.
it out to make it look better, which okay, but still 100%, which means they had no time for any other graphical post-processing or anything like that. So it might be able to output it, but it's not.
So
gonna
what
be able
Claw's
to do it
asking
Claw
is if
is-
devs should even talk about that when it's not there yet.
No, they shouldn't.
No,
they shouldn't.
And not
Should-
to mention, we still don't know if the dev kits are 24 gigs or 12 gigs of RAM.
And let's read his actual comment. He said, should devs put things like this in public forums?
No.
No.
They
If you're
really
going to say it
shouldn't.
to somebody else, okay, but they should not go into a public forum and say, hey, it's doing this and
Yeah.
hyping the hype train. Because what does that do?
So yeah.
Oh, this could go 6K. It's exactly like a high-end game
And people
PC.
like
and
you have to do what people do in college. You have to like peer review your articles. Like look at the article and make sure it's by someone who's worth
Yeah.
believing. It might just
Yeah.
be some random company that you have no idea who they are.
Putting
Just
it
saying
into a
something.
public forum is ridiculous. Because then
It's
what's
like
going to
someone
happen?
putting something in Reddit. You don't
Yeah.
believe everything you see on Reddit.
So when that game comes out at 4K and 30 frames per second
People are
or
gonna be
something,
pissed.
people are going to be
Yep.
pissed because after they put in all the texturing, all the shading, all of everything, all the draw distance, everything, all of a sudden, oh, we can't run it at 60 frames. I'm not saying that it won't, but if
Yeah.
they find out they can't,
Yeah.
people are going to be pissed.
So turn into a whole other
All
Mass
right.
Effect.
And then Big Dog's bringing back up Gears of War 4, the special event weekend. It is one-shot kills.
Did you guys see what they did to the Nasher in the newest update? They
No.
kind of explained a lot.
Did you
of
guys see the picture I put on Twitter yesterday?
Was it about the Nasher? What was
oh,
it?
the
Chicken nugget?
Yeah.
I didn't see that
So
one.
apparently,
Okay, let me look at
the
it
way really quick, the way they had been doing the damage was they would calculate all the damage from a center pellet, and sometimes that center pellet would miss when all the other pellets would hit. So you wouldn't get most of the damage.
Is that
and it
literally
wouldn't
how they
kill.
were doing it?
That's how they've done. Now what they've done is they put in a formula that finds out which pellet does the most damage, and then it counts that as the center pellet and goes through.
That's not the way guns work, though.
But
Why don't
it's
you
a shotgun. They were
but-
but the way they had programmed
Oh,
the
right.
Nasher wasn't correct. Like the center pellet would miss sometimes. Like even
Oh,
if it
it's
wasn't
tech
on,
corner
like
instead
you'd
of clock
hit
corner.
most of it, but you get like no damage out of it. But they're trying
Also-
to make it more like the older Nasher, so they're kind of maybe going a little overboard. So maybe
Here's-
Why
it's
not
gonna
just
be
make
too
every
much.
pellet the same value?
That's what I don't understand. That's the thing
Alright.
that I would
That
want
would
to know.
that would be simple.
Why don't you
but-
make all the pellets same value and then...
They're just trying again. They're stuck in like this update thing where they've been updating it so much that they're just trying to fix an update that was an update
All right.
of an update of an update. it's
So
like-
next question from Warpath Puma. Will any of you be attending EVO in Vegas this year?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Oh,
so,
man.
but since you brought it up, if you could check with Miss K and see if she will represent, we'll get her a Fire and Ice jersey before the event also.
All right.
I might as well, get that going.
Claw
too.
says, I still need to play Gears of War 4. I think I'll wait for Xbox One
and then he has
X.
one big question.
Wait,
Gears of War 4.
you're joking about that, right, Claw?
I've only played the multiplayer. I haven't played the
I want
campaign
him to
either.
wait though, because I want him to
my
play it on
God.
what might be 4K.
Yeah, but it was. I think the Gears of War 4. I thought it was great. I enjoyed
Thanks,
it.
Aaron.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I loved it.
I loved it. It was.
It was great.
I'm just waiting
It
for
sucks
Joseph.
for you to not have played it.
I'm
When's
waiting.
he gonna be here?
I know. When's Joseph supposed to...
Is it coming down for Dad's party? You might as well just freaking play it at some point. Like you're gonna be waiting 3 years
I
and then.
know.
Or we'll
How
just
about-
send
how
him one
about-
of those Xbox.
Yeah, yeah. You play it and then we'll ship him one and he can. Or
You can't share play.
No, he doesn't have an Xbox.
why don't we just ship him one of ours to borrow it?
That's what I just
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I'm saying he goes and buys Gears of War, or we let him borrow a copy of Gears of
He
War.
doesn't have Xbox One.
No,
They're not the new one.
and then you guys can play online together.
Oh, this is beautiful. Good job, Claw.
No, let's,
Hey,
let's
Robert.
just
Hey,
let's just
Robert.
end the show now.
This
There's
is
no
the
more.
best
Claw-
question
Claw
in
news
Claw.
is over. Claw
All
news
right,
is done.
ready? Here it is. This is the best. This is, and I don't think we could have thought of this question ourselves because it's so well written.
I hate
Yeah.
you so much.
Has
Robert.
Robert started Last of Us?
Oh wait, the answer is
Yeah,
yes. I have
yes,
started.
No,
it.
no, no.
Cool,
Have
let's
you
stop
started
there.
it
I know he
with
asked if I
your
started. I started it.
PlayStation yet?
No,
With your
but I
PlayStation.
started it. It's okay. I've seen
Yeah.
the first cutscene and a few levels.
So Robert is not getting into.
Hey,
Last
I
of Us
cried.
yet.
Okay.
So I cried twice now because I
20
started it
minutes
twice.
into that game and I was tearing up, and it's ridiculous.
Klaus says when he thought I forgot.
That is.
Klaus, keep bringing that back. We love when you
Whatever.
say
Honestly,
that.
that is horrible to not have finished that game. It's one of the
Whatever,
greatest
man.
games
In
ever
his
made.
defense, I haven't finished Uncharted yet, so I
Ha!
You know what?
I'm-
They're different, though. They're different.
But I mean, it's,
Yeah. If
I
I,
need
had
to
it on
jump into
PC,
that.
it would have been done years ago. But oh well.
It is on PC.
Shut up.
PlayStation Now.
Oh no, but is it really though?
I think
Does it
that's- I
work
think
well,
that's one of
or
the
am I going to
titles,
have like all kinds of streaming?
But the
issues
thing
and shit?
is it's going to be the PS3 version,
Yeah, it's gonna be
not the
PS3.
PS4, which you own. By
why
the way,
don't you just play it? You have a PS4. Just play it.
yeah,
You
I
just
have
don't
the-
play-
I have the remastered version already because I
Just
think
don't play your
Chris got it or
PC
something.
like a couple times a week. Play this instead, and you'll get through it eventually.
Fine. Okay, God, fine.
Time
I
management.
will say
we
it
got
may
you.
not be as good as Smite, but give it a shot.
Wow,
Jesus
whatever.
Christ.
All right.
Jerk.
Klaus says, now end the podcast. That's a great point to end it, actually. I think we've talked about everything. He
Whatever.
wants to end on the question, the best question of the day. Klaus says, also, I have lots of leaked things about Destiny 2.
Ooh, we can
And
talk
yes,
about that
real
later,
leaks.
Klaus.
Sweet.
There's
Drop
some-
them in
some
the
cool things to talk
Discord.
about next week. Dude, I'm down for Destiny 2 week.
I will give one little thing. I will not say anything, but I think we all know that we had a pretty good week
For CMG?
for CMG. Yes,
We got a
we
lot
had
of announcements
a
coming by next week.
lot of announcements
Oh.
that
And,
are going to
Yeah, big events happening.
big
things.
things happening that are going to
We should stop there.
change
We should
things
stop
for
there.
CMG. So
And keep an eye on us, and if we tell you, on our Twitter, we may even have some announcements. Instead of putting them on our podcast, they'll be on the flank.
yeah,
So,
but
keep
there's
an
gonna huge announcement coming.
Oh,
So
yeah.
um,
and it's gonna be filled of all kinds of fun.
Klaus says we can trade secrets. Nope, we're not telling you in the chat. Sorry, bro.
No secrets.
I trust Claw.
No, we're not gonna do it.
I don't
Not gonna do it. I trust Claw, but I don't want to put it in Discord because he's not the only person in the Discord.
Oh,
So,
Aha.
that being said, this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 22.
L22.
L22 now. L22. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate, and with me, as always,
Zoner.
Well, almost always.
almost always on it.
Yeah. In fact, very shocked that I'm here today.
I know.
I was surprised, too. He was working this morning. Go ahead.
And I am No Jeans.
No Jeans.
And on the back, no, Gene, sorry, I forgot that. Shoot, that was my bad. I'll get the timing.
Then we got Rob Dog, 1991.
Rob Dog, 1991.
Perfect.
Warpath Puma says, I'll flood Autis's Twitter notifications if I don't get information. Sorry,
He will,
brah.
too.
Oh, actually, does Aaron not know yet?
We're not. Well, let's keep.
Oh, Aaron, we'll talk to you in a
No,
little bit.
stop. No, we're telling everybody before we've even
No,
done it
Aaron
yet. So.
is.
Not part of CMG?
Well,
Let's
So-
keep it
No,
on
no,
the
no.
keep it on the DL.
We'll talk
I don't know
to
why
Aaron.
I
Let's
brought it up
what-
in the first place, but
Yeah,
yeah.
let's keep it on the DL for right now.
It goes down on the DM.
Very quickly. It will be announced within the next week, I'm hoping.
that's
So,
what we're hoping, yeah.
so.
Good. Okay.
Anyways, No Jeans is you're a sergeant major now in the
Oh my god,
points.
come on, just
Apparently, Ottie's high ranking in our point game. All right,
I'm
this has
sure he's
been
not cheating. Or
This has
anything.
been-
Yeah.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
in episode 22.
this has been Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 22. What?
Tell him, the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can follow us on Facebook at Casual Misfits Gaming, also on Instagram and YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter at CMG_Gamecast.
And remember, if you like what you saw here today and you enjoyed it, tell a friend. We need more people to watch us on YouTube. We need more people to subscribe. If you didn't like it, still tell them just to mess with them.
We just
play a
had,
bad joke on them.
Welp, that's the thing. Start watching at the very end of the podcast.
He does that all the time.
So this is the very end. Anyways, this has been the Casual.
His ears were burning. We were just talking about him.
Were we? Oh yeah. Yeah.
we were just
We're gonna
talking
find a
about him.
way. Welp, that's the thing for you to play Gears of War online with No Jeans because he's tired of not playing it yet and he doesn't know when you're going to be in California. Yeah. So we'll figure that out.
Nice.
That being said, this has been for the third time Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 22. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, here at Twitch. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.